Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, second chapter. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we encountered the dragon. We have freed the dragon from the grip of the gospel that was on its head. It required 2 strikes from a gate, one before the fight and one after. We had an interesting conversation with the dragon. First of all, he gave us what he thought was viable as an apprehension or as an excuse for having caused so much damage. And apparently, when he was under the control of Leonhard, he actually still had all the consciousness in him. He noticed what was going on, but he couldn't do much about it. He was being controlled. And if he hadn't been controlled by Leonhard, he would have eradicated Bose and Ravenue, apparently. So Leonhard kept him under control. Just in his... What he had to do was just conduct an experiment, and he did that, and nothing more. At the end of the last episode, we had an interesting conversation with Leonhard. The Blade Lord, if you don't know who I'm talking about. Apparently his past is connected to a village named Hamel. An Erebonian village. We can only guess at this point, but... well, the village was most likely also destroyed during the war. And if he's lost someone... well, losing someone you love can make you despair, doesn't it? We know that ship. Where's... oh, there you are! I can see the moon more clearly from here. And I can feel the breeze on my face. Haha! Oh, you're so mysterious, Joshua! Okay, looks like you aren't just trying to be cool. This is the sort of thing your job takes, isn't it? The moonlight, the position of the clouds, the flow of the wind, every detail is vital. I wish to lower the possibility of failure as much as possible. Lower the... Don't say it like that, you idiot! If you fail, you'll die, you know? Don't worry, the possibility of my failure is very remote. Back in my previous life, I used to conduct missions like this every day. The real danger will come if I succeed. Hey, Joshua, do you really absolutely need to do all this? You're Erebonian, same as us. I mean, yeah, circumstances mean that none of us can really go home, but... I just don't get it. Why do you feel like you owe this piddly little backwater anything? Just let these Ouroboros idiots do whatever they want to do to it. And hey, it's not too late, you know. You can come with us away from Liberl. We can head out to some independent state and raise our flag there, you know. And hey, if you really don't like the whole Sky Bandit gig, we can try to find something else to do. I was talking to Kyle and Don, and we were thinking the Bobcat could make a good legit shipping vessel. You know, speed and all. An airship delivery service. I could see it having some potential. Demand for that kind of service is certainly going up. It would be a safer job than Sky Banditry at any rate. Well then, technically we do have some bereths open. That you do. Once I've crushed the Society's plan, if I manage to survive, I'll think it over. Huh? You needn't worry, this completes our contract. As promised, your cooperation here means I'll consider the favor you owe me redeemed. You can depart whenever, I don't mind. Forget it. You idiot! Moron! Jerk! Who the hell was talking about debts? Forget it! Who cares about you? Just go leap into danger and die. That's what all you want to do. I'm sorry, Gisette. Ay, Dios mercy, not easy playing dumb, is it? Kyle. I do wish she'd finally grow out of her more childish tendencies. Even so, I think you could have handled that better. It's true. I cannot apologize, but I do feel sorry for what I've done to her. Man, you sure have an odd way of being nice, Estelle. You want to make it up to her? Give that offer some serious thought. Assuming, of course, you won't be joining up again with your nice young bracer lady after this. No, that won't be happening. In the end, the worlds we live in are too different. She and I should never meet again. It's for the best. Well, if that's how you think. In that case, Gisette's offer does have some appeal, yeah? It does. I'm going to give it some thought. Look who's decided to show themselves. Don, is that them? Yeah, it's just like the lads predicted. They're approaching from the northeast. You heard the man. To the bridge. Got it. So, Stray Guy F. Your equipment is not that good. Joshua, what kind of ordnance do you have? Mine 3 information, bloop bloop bloop, cast 2, pretty good. Evade 4, cut 4, nice. In terms of items, Monster Guide, Le Local. Really? Oh really? True Sever or Black Fang? That's an area all. Nope, True Sever. Alrighty. To the bridge, they said. The Bobcat's in perfect condition. In other words, everything else is on you. Hey, get a move on. The boss is on the bridge. Interesting. I'm amazed the boss even agreed to this plan. This sounds bad no matter how you look at it. Ah, there you are. What's the situation? Ah, just what you predicted it would be, lad. Look at the display. Look at the display. Altitude of 1,560 arch, entering Liberalian territory from the north-northeast at 2,100 celch per hour. With that kind of altitude and speed, they aren't normal ships. Looks like that special radar of yours is working, huh? Don't congratulate me yet. We don't know who they are. It's possibly they're Erebonian scout ships or something. Kyle, do we have any visual contact yet? Got them. Sending the image to your display. We know that ship. Now there's no doubt. That's our target. Ah, well, that's the stage set then. Now it gets exciting. Let's do this then. Lad, you're ready for this, right? Absolutely. Once I'm in place, begin immediately. Don, Cal, Gisette, thank you for everything. Our relationship may have been based on a contract, but I'm glad I met you. What? One? Huh? Would be a bit more appropriate to say it once the mission's over with, but I may not get the opportunity. So, let me say it now. Thank you. Be well, everyone. He just... dramatic till the very end. Huh? Even at the very end you managed to be so uncute! What's all this thank you business with a face like you're walking to your execution? You think hearing that'll make me happy? You think those are the words I want to hear? Josette. Just promise me that you won't do anything too crazy. That you'll come back alive. Given who I'm about to pick a war with, I can't guarantee anything. But I will promise this, even if I don't succeed at my goal. I will come back alive and give you all my thanks. Will that be enough? Yeah. Don't forget, I collect on my promises, Buster! Altitude stable at 1,559 arch, crossing into Liberalian airspace now. Set course to Valeria Lake. Roger. Doesn't look like the Liberalian ships noticed us. Stealth functionality? Nice little piece of tech they loaded us up with. If we didn't have that doohickey, we'd be causing a bit of fuss right about now, you know. I mean, forget us. Imagine what would happen if those Liberal hicks saw that monster coming for them. Ha! Don't I wish I could see that. What? Are we under attack? The hell are you guys panicking for? Check the damn radar. Contact, one small ship approaching from 4 o'clock. Database match found. The Capua Sky Bandit ship Bobcat. Rainford make. Sky Bandits? Now. All right, it worked. Oh, so it did. Time for us to beat it then. The airship is breaking off. What do we do? Do we pursue? No, leave him alone. If they are Royal Army, we'd have to pike them all, but we don't have time to bother with small fries. Understood. Right now, our only job is clearing the glorious flight path. Let's head back to base for now. We should let Sir Campanella know about the bandits. Ah, they're pulling out as well. Everything went exactly like the lad thought it would. Yeah. Josette, don't worry. It's Joshua Stray we're talking about. He'll come back safe. Yeah, he will. He's got a promise to keep after all. Chapter 6. The Whereabouts of Bonds. Oh boy, I was wondering if we wanted to get the last word in. The Blade Lord is bold, if nothing else. No kidding. And I really screwed up in letting him get away. Sorry guys, I've got no excuse.
No, you made the right choice in letting him go. A graveyard is no place for the living to settle their arguments. Hamel, though, why is that causing an itch in the back of my skull?
Yeah, didn't Löwe mention that before? Do you know anything, TloH? I don't, I'm sorry. I imagine grandmother would know something, but... given that it seems to be some kind of state secret, she may not be willing to tell me until I'm older. Ah, good point. How about you, Oliver? Hamel's in Erebonia, right? It is, although even we don't speak of it much, so it's always a surprise to hear it brought up in conversation. Oh, why's that? Hamel was a village in the southernmost reaches of the Empire near the Liberalian border. I say was, for you will find it on no map of the Empire today. Huh? It's gone, isn't it? The village was demolished in a landslide some time ago. A number of the residents lost their lives then. As I understand it, it is now little more than empty ruins and ghosts. That's awful! So that's it, huh? But still, even if a lot of people died, there's no excuse for his actions. I have undersold the scale of the disaster, I think. Rumor says that very few of the villagers survived. Only rescue units saw precisely what happened, but few living these days can claim to know a Hamel resident. It was that bad? It's not unheard of for landslides to swallow entire settlements. They're sometimes called mountain tsunamis because of how they create waves of pure rock and earth. It's not things to suddenly bring up in context, however. I mean, what in the world would Hamel have to do with Her Majesty and General Morgan, or Liberl at all? Alas, at this point we don't know enough to confirm or deny anything.
Let me poke my old nose around the various corners of the guild to see what I can find out. And enough about Hamel for now. We've got other business. First of all, let me give you payment for all you've done.
Dragon Assault Case. 3 BP, 2000 Mira, that's a ton. Dragon Pursuit. 7 BP, 8000 Mira, oh, that's a lot more.
You went through quite a lot with this dragon mess. You've done the name of the guild proud.
Haha, you really think so? We still didn't stop whatever experiment they were running. Don't think we can claim much of a victory on this one. This also means they've conducted experiments in all of Liberl's major regions. We have to figure out what the society plans to do next, as soon as we can.
Yes, about that. Why don't you all take a break for a little while?
Huh?
Rest, but Shira just said... Oh, I heard, but I'm serious. You've been running around from ruin to Grancel to here, solving case after case after case, with barely so much as time to sleep. If you don't take at least a single moment to unwind, you'll snap your springs.
But we can't just take a break in the middle of something so important. We need to be able to get out there and if they pull something. I don't know if we can just slack off, but the old man does have a point.
The army patrols have kicked into high gear thanks to all the dragon shenanigans. They should be able to handle any immediate danger, I think. And I've been meaning to mention, it seems Kurt's team has found it.
Huh? It? Wait, like... You mean they found Ouroboros base?
Yes, Kurt reported they got a solid lead a few days ago. If they can pinpoint the base, you'll be busy again soon enough. So I really think it would be a good idea to rest while you can.
Yeah, I see. In that case, I'll take you up on that, Lugren. Remember, part of a bracer's duty is to ensure that he can keep performing his duties. Getting rest is a part of that. True enough. Well, I guess the world ain't gonna end if we take a breather. Bracer wisdom prevails again. Zane, you are a sage and a gentleman. Still, Lugren, given that you're suggesting a break, I assume you have a destination in mind?
Haha, sharp, Oliver. Truth be told, I got a little something nice from Mayor Maybell. She wanted it separate from your normal pay for the dragon business.
Huh? What else could she be paying us with?
Oh, just a reservation at the Kingfisher Inn on the lakefront to the south. She's paid for all of you to stay there for 3 days.
Seriously? Sweet! Received overnight ticket. Ah, the hospitality of Beauzé's beautiful mayor once again shines like a beacon through the fog of weariness. Haha, yes, it's just like Maybell to do something like this. So we are going on a vacation, right? To the Kingfisher Inn? That's right. It's a luxurious inn with a fantastic view of Illyria Lake. They're famous for their food, fine spirits, and they produce boats for going out onto the lake. That sounds great!
This does sound like a nice little vacation. Yeah, if we gotta take a load off, Kingfisher's close to the best place in Liberl to do it.
You got that right. Let's not waste Maybell's kindness, guys. Come on! You may now reconfigure your party, swap party members and their gear in and out as needed, and select Move On when ready. Please form your party first. Form party. Please form your party. You may choose 3 other members aside from Estelle.
Leave it to me. Great.
What kind of access do I have to? Did they give me everything they had? I could have sworn the Mind 4 quartz. Okay. I think they gave me everything they had. Defense 4. Do I want defense here? Eagle Eye. She has Heaven's Eye. Do 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 do. You know, if I put... What is this? Heaven's Eye. I want Heaven's Eye. But if I were to put a EP4 here, what do I end up getting? Anti-Zet all clock down. White Johanna. Medium area disrupts the time-space continuum. And do think about Clock Up X. That's a very good spell. Earth Guard, that's not good. But Defense 4. I mean, I have Earth, but do I really want Earth? I don't need the defense. I'd rather have the strength, actually. Thing is, this is a different line, so this defense quartz does make a great difference anyways. But then again, if I can just put that attack quartz there and then add another thing to that line over there. So if I remove this quartz, put it over here. I have wind here. It's only 4 wind. And here I could theoretically put another thing, like a cast 2, which would be very nice. Gives you Herbal Down. Herbal Down. Hellgate. No, Hellgate is not actually what I wanted to see here. Heaven's Eye would be nice. But I really don't need Heaven's Eye on Estelle. Action 3. I don't have an action 4 at the moment. Do I have anything that has wind and dark on it? I don't think so. So even with my current loadout, I don't have access to the most powerful of arts. Like this, I only have Forte. I don't have the AoEs anymore. The Tiara is enough though. Heal the La Forte is not that good anyways. Clog Up X is great. You have Diamond Dust, which is nice. Napalm Breath, which is very nice. The tier 3 fire attack. White Johanna, very good for... Well, White Johanna's good. Especially at a cost of 36 EP. I can basically do that a lot. With the action 4. Oh well, you don't have cast, do you? But that's okay. You have defense 4 as well, although I really dislike seeing that on him. HP would be not much nicer here. And you don't need a Mind 4, okay? I have Mind 4 here and I have Mind 4 there. There's nothing to optimize on Chloe anymore. And hardly anything to optimize here either. Just this action 3 I could trade out for an action 4 if I had one. You really do not need evade for. Have action. What else would you want? Only evade for, only HP 4 would be useful for him. But I don't have one of those. I could really give him Heaven's Eye in terms of evade 4 because 4 agility really don't do it. They really don't matter on him. So I took Heaven's Eye away from Estelle. Gave it to a gate. Put it here. He's gonna have almost no arts, but then again he does not need a... Oh, Cyclone Napalm. Well, that is a tier 4 fire attack on him. Which is gonna... Well, he can use that twice if he wants to, but... Apart from that, he's not gonna need it. Now you can theoretically equip something really good here. Silver Thorn. What would you do with a Silver Thorn? That just has confuse all thy enemies. I want to have... more darkness on her, actually. I'll see what I can synthesize here. Cast 2 is nice. Clock down. I will probably not be using that so much. Okay, this is gonna be how that goes. And in terms of equipment... glove gear. You just take what you look cutest with. Alrighty, I think we've got it. Move out. Yes. Well then, we'll head for the Kingfisher Inn ahead of you. Thanks for doing this, guys. Make sure we all get checked in. Lugren called ahead, so getting rooms for everyone shouldn't be too hard. Never fear, leave it to us. Zane is probably sad, I've never used them. Okay, so we should probably check the guild board just in case you don't you think?
I mean, the whole dragon mess has died down, but it might have kicked up some other issues. And I'm still kinda worried. Lugan did have kind of a point, remember? Let's not kill ourselves and work for once and actually go enjoy a bit of rest.
You have a point. Alright, let's just tie up the loose ends and head to Valyria Lake. Yeah! Loose ends like the mine that I couldn't explore? Memories of distant days. I'm searching for a relative who went missing 10 years ago. For details, please come for an explanation. From me. I will be waiting at Kirsch's bar. And merchant escort. Looking for a bracer escort to Ravenue Village. Person to be escorted is young woman. Request is only for one way. Contact at South Block, Central Street, 11, Trino Manor, 2nd floor, Mirano. It's a pretty accurate, place to go. Alright. I'll check how Lila's looking.
Thanks to you, good bracers, peace has returned. My only remaining concern is the young mistress's health. We shall take care to ensure she does not overwork herself.
You look fine. Hello, everyone. You have my most sincere thanks for helping Miss Maybell.
Yeah. I kind of feel like you're the one who suffered the most in all this.
Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Please do not worry on my account. More importantly, I believe you're heading to the Kingfisher Inn on Miss Maybell's invitation. You have been working very hard between the dragon case and other things. Please enjoy this chance to relax. Miss Maybell worries after you greatly.
Aw, thanks. We'll enjoy ourselves, trust me.
Hello again, everyone. Thank you for all your hard work. If you're wondering about the Goldia crystal, don't worry. I'll use it very carefully. By the way, has Lugan told you about the arrangements I made?
Yeah, he just told us. We'll be glad to abuse your hospitality if you don't mind.
Abuse it to your heart's content. I know it isn't much of a holiday, but do try to get some rest.
Don't gotta tell us twice. Yeah, don't worry, we'll take it easy.
They do say resting is part of a bracer's job. Have a good holiday, everyone.
That sounds nice. An absolutely calm holiday. That's what we're gonna have in the next episode, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. Until next time, bye-bye.